Okay, so we're gonna start out pulling this transmission and everything apart by taking this clutch pressure plate and everything off. So I just have this piece of bar stock. You could use a big flat washer. Basically all you're gonna do is install this over like so. So you'll unthread the adjusting rod out and then use this nut and everything else to push this back down on top of it so it'll hold this spring plate on. So all this will come off at once when you take the adjusting nuts off here. Now we've taken the pressure plate off. All that's out of the way. All the discs are out of the way. So clutch discs that are in here, both the steel plates and the fibers, are all those removed. All right, so the last thing is the clutch basket. So this one is a belt drive setup. So all you have to do is just remove that from the clutch hub. At this point, I've jumped ahead a few steps. We took out the clutch push rod and the nut that holds the clutch hub on. Remember, this one is reverse threaded. So righty loose and lefty tighty. Anyway, just make sure when you hit it with the impact that you have it going in the right direction. And then the clutch hub here, it has the little, like, not really a retainer, but locking tab and all that sort of stuff on it. This is pressed on. I have another video where I showed how I used a puller. It's now ready to remove the clutch hub. Simply just pull it off of the shaft. That comes right off, just like that. We'll set it down over here. Now you can see like this way. So again, that is keyed, and there's my key that I need for it. So I'm gonna put that back inside the clutch hub so I don't lose it. So by this point, we've got the inner primary off. All the clutch hub and everything's removed. I took the nut, which is also reverse threaded. It goes onto the output from fourth gear right here. Took that off, slid this down a little bit. It won't come all the way over these threads, and I don't want to mess anything up with these trying to force it. So basically the whole transmission is going to go out the other side. Okay, so I think this is where I'm going to call it a night for tonight anyway. So transmission delete is complete. So at least from opening up on top, didn't really see anything major that worries me. However, the main shaft is kind of locking, sort of, for a second. So with that coming off of this shaft, thinking it could possibly be the bearing that's back in here. That would honestly be the easiest one, and I hope it is that one. If it's not, then everything's coming out. All the shafts are coming out. But I don't see anything really crazy on any of these gears. Like, all the teeth look fine. There's nothing really in between any of them. Doesn't look like anything's destroying itself. So, I mean, all those things are good things.